Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a time in your day that you carve out. We come together to carve out to pause for a moment, just to pause for a moment, to pay attention, to come into awareness of our beautiful bodies, of our amazing breath, right? The life force that moves through us. And the mindfulness around the quality of our thoughts, right? What's happening in our beautiful mind. You might just consider also the quality of your emotional body. Maybe today you're feeling quite open and spacious. Things are kind of moving right along. Maybe there's something else that's happening for you today. Maybe there's a project that has really been problematic, or things aren't going the way we like them to go. Whatever the case may be, this moment, this mindful moment, is where we are in this very, very second. So here now. So we're going to start today. We're going to stand up. We're going to spend about 25 minutes or so moving around today, opening our bodies. If you have any props around, I like to use a cushion and a blanket to sit in meditation. So you can make your way and have whatever you like to sit in meditation. Maybe it is a chair. We can also work today in and with a chair a bit. So if you want to gather something to sit on, maybe it could be a stool. It doesn't have to be an actual chair. So go ahead and come here. Take a look at your feet. In the mindfulness movement, we really try to align ourselves to our own beautiful bodies. So hip points, you find these big, beautiful points at the top of your pelvis, and align your legs so that your knees track underneath those points, your shins and your big toes, right? Your knees actually track between your second and third toe, and be here, right? Standing nice and tall. Turn your palms out to the side. Open up your chest and here in this moment. So it's beautiful to start here, just standing tall and inviting the breath in. We'll flow with our breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Palms can simply touch at the top, and then exhale, float the arms down by your sides. Let's do this again. Turn the palms up, inhale. Big breath, and then exhale, arms float down at the side. One more time, inhale, rising up, big breath in, big stretch, pause here, turn your palms forward, lean way back, and then reach for your right wrist and gently pull it off to the left side, and feel all of that whole body stretch here from the sole of that right foot up over the right ribs into the shoulder. A lot of opening space, right? Feel that energy. Grab the left hand and try the other side and see what happens here. Breathing in, breathing out, taking time to open yourself up to this very, very moment in space and time. Inhale, back to the center, float the arms out to the side, and then again, drop the arms alongside your body. Big shrugs of your shoulders, up to your ears, back and down and away. Good afternoon, welcome. Up to your ears, back and down and away. Coming to this moment. Bring your hands again to your heart. And for this practice this day, right, this mindfulness moment practice, perhaps set an intention. And that could be everything and anything. Maybe the intention is to just pause for a moment and breathe deeply. Maybe it's something that you're working with in your personal life, maybe even your professional life, that you are setting an intention for an opening or success or communication, whatever it might be. Just hold that intention, hold it with love and compassion. Take a deep breath in and exhale and empty it out. Inhale, float your arms to the sky, a deep breath. Exhale, flow forward, long, beautiful spine as you come down into a standing forward bend. Let your head go here. Say yes, no. Keep your knees bent. So especially if you're just beginning here, to give yourself some space in the back of your body and your lower back, and just sway the body from side to side. Twisting left hand to right shin, right arm all the way to the sky. You can take a peek up there at that right hand, breathing in. Breathing out, exhale, gently release right back down. Twisting to the second side, the right hand to the left shin, left arm up to the sky, a big stretch. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, gently release it right back down. So yes with the head and no. Take your time. You're going to roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Go really slow to do that. Chin will be last to rise back up. Coming up, when you stand tall, arms out to the side, hold your palms to the sky. Your palms are reaching up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and turn that left hand. Try to wrap the arm all the way around and do it with the right side. And just keep doing that. One side to the other, one side to the other. Float the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers and open up your chest in a nice deep breath here. Exhale, sit down into Utkatasana like you're going to sit down in a chair. And today we're inviting a chair into our practice. So I'm not going to sit in it just yet, but open up your chest, feel the energy. And then exhale, drop your head, lift your arms all the way to the sky and take some breaths here. Inhaling. And exhaling, you might bend your elbows and reach your arms a little bit higher. Go ahead and come up halfway, straighten the right leg, turn and twist to the right, and lean back to the left a bit. So you're opening up the top of the chest. You're opening up into this right hip. You feel that energy? Good. Go back to the center, drop the head, keep the knees soft. Arms lift again to the sky. Come up halfway. Straighten the left leg, turn and twist, and then lean back to the right. Lean back. Lots of full, expansive breath. Exhale back to the center, arms to the sky. And gently float your arms all the way down. You can take a little dance with your hands rolling into your wrists as you come up slow, rounding yourself, rolling yourself all the way up. Standing tall in Tadasana. Very nice. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. It's nice just to get a little bit of flow, a little bit of energy into the body. That's what we're going to do now. You're going to take your left elbow to your right knee, and then we'll cross over opposite side. And then it's just move like that. Just get the blood to flow a bit. Do it mindfully with your breath. And you can go as fast or as slow as you wish, right? Crossing over, a little crisscross action in the body. Feel. Right, getting the heart to pump a bit, getting some energy in there. I like to kind of tap my fists sometimes. Stretching, breathing, reaching, breathing, in and out, and in and out. Start to slow it down. Slow down the pace. Slow down the pace. You're moving in slow motion now. Picking up one foot, picking up the other. And then arriving here. Separate your feet a bit. Pause and feel. A nice deep breathing, right? Feel the heart beating nice and wide, strong. Take your arms nice and wide and float your arms to the sky. Lean back, opening up through the top of the chest, opening up into the ribs. Left arm just slides down your left leg, your right arm way up and over. So it's a little bit different as we're side bending here. Come back up and over. Doing it with this wide-legged stance, you feel. Come back to the center. Go ahead and drop your hands down on your thighs. Bend your knees. And we're going to do some standing flow with the spine. So standing cat and cow. So tailbone lifts way up to the sky. Your chest is open. Collarbones are open. And then rounding. And go ahead and play like that. Move breath. In through your nose and right back out through your nose. You might really sink into that if that feels good. Right, go ahead and play. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Gently rise all the way back up. We'll move in just a little bit of a different alignment now, turning your feet outward. cactusing your arms. As we exhale, the elbows will touch. We bend your knees, your palms will touch. That's an exhale. And then inhale, open yourself up, straighten the legs. Exhale, go down. Inhale, rise back up. Very mindful movement. Exhale, feel the elbows bending, the knees, the palms touch. Inhale, rising back up. Slow motion, feel the energy. Elbows and palms, knees wide. And one more. Down you go. Little breath and inhale, back up you go. Nice and wide. Good. Stay now in this wide-legged stance. I'm actually moving my props away, getting a little bit wider. Get generous with your stance here. You can put your hands on your hips, lift up onto the ball of the right foot and turn that right foot out. Take a moment and then turn that left foot in just a bit here, nice and strong here. Reach your arms way out to the sides, deep breathing, and then go ahead and bend into that front leg. Nice and wide. Well, the right leg, right? Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Straighten your arms, straighten that right leg. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, go back down. Inhale, rise back up. Bring your hands here to your heart. Turn the right foot in and then turn the left foot out. The left foot turns in a bit, float the arms to the side, and then exhale into a warrior two position. Now I could go a little bit wider on this one, right? Try to keep the knee tracking just above the heel. You feel that breath and moving in, moving out. Turn your palms up, inhale, straighten, palms touch, exhale, back down. And inhale, straighten. Deep breathing, exhale, palms down. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Put your hands on your hips. Turn both feet so that they're parallel. Slip the hands back behind you, interlace, lift your chest. Exhale halfway, little pause here, and then exhale all the way down. Arms reach to the ceiling, to the sky. Let your head relax. And now you can relax your arms down. I'm going to walk my hands out to downward facing dog arms, bend my knees and pull the hips back. So you get this really open, spacious spine. You can then begin to straighten the legs and maybe keep walking your hands further forward. Just play like that. Opening your body. You might track the energy side to side a bit, bending one knee and then straightening the other leg. Endless possibility for mindful movement, right? We're using the kind of the foundation of yoga in these postures, but everything and anything can be yoga if you're really present, right? That's the whole practice. We're just practicing mindfulness. Can you get into your body? Walking my hands back a bit, climbing my hands back up onto the thighs. Look forward. Some real wide-legged cat and cow with the spine undulating, rounding, opening your chest. Big breath in and big breath out. Big breath in and big breath out. Good, and then slowly, slowly come up. Good, you can heel toe your feet in, heel toe your feet in. And standing tall, palms facing forward, just take a moment. Check in, right, with your intention for this day's practice, this mindfulness practice. Beautiful, you can float your eyes open. So again, we're going to work in a chair today, right, in a little seat. So it can be, you know, maybe you're sitting up on the edge of the windowsill, or you have a little stool or something, whatever that you can sit yourself up, put your feet very firmly on the ground. Let's move a little bit closer here. So you're very rooted down into the ground. We'll do a little movement here. Chest is open, little breath of joy in through your nose, chin lifts. Exhale, nice tall spine, your chin drops down to your chest. Inhale through the nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth, let go. So this is a lovely mindfulness break. This is called the Morcha breath. Translates breath of joy. What is joyous about the breath, right? The simplicity of bringing us to this moment, right? Bringing us to this moment. Inhaling. Exhale, soften the shoulders, soften your jaw. And look for the joy, right? You might just be just very naturally experiencing it. Maybe there's some resistance to this experience, and perfect. Just notice that. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Intentional movement, intentional breath, mindfulness. Inhale. So we have everything we need for a mindfulness practice. Exhale. Inhaling, up you go. And exhaling and releasing. Good. Go ahead and lean back. You're going to bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a big hug here. Give it a big hug and kind of pitch yourself forward and back and forward and back. Interlace your hands back behind your thigh, back behind your thigh. So I have my hands at it, and then try to sit up nice and tall here. Flex your foot, dropping the heel of that right foot. Back just a little bit down onto the ground. So you really feel it rooted down. The left foot stays nice and strong, right? Rooted. Put your hands onto your seat, whatever that might be. And we're going to keep a flat, open spine as we hinge forward. So we've been playing with cat and cow. We're in this nice strong spine. So you feel that's such a lovely stretch. I've been hearing a lot of sciatic issues with folks these days. So this is a really wonderful place to kind of open up that canal, that sciatic canal, to let that energy flow. It comes down into the back, in through the glutes, down into the back of the legs. You might feel that sensation and then come back up. So it's a really good one for that. And then gently lift that right leg, lift. Again, try to stay straight up. Try to keep the ribs nice and open and lift and lift and lift. This little sciatic flossing, really good for the body. Once again, heel drops, sit nice and tall, hands onto the seat and hinge forward just a bit here. Nice full breaths in and out. Good, go ahead and sit back up. Right foot drops down onto the ground. Left knee, hug your left knee. Breathing. Kind of opening up, going into the hip joint, right? Energetically with your mind's eye, with awareness, you feel the hips. Interlace your hand behind your thighs, your hands, and kick that heel forward, and do this a few times, kind of breathing, opening up, sit nice and tall. Use your breath, go ahead and root now this time it's the left heel down, nice and strong, leg is straight, right leg rooted down onto the ground, sit nice and tall, hinging any amount. So nice flat spine here. Don't try not to round in the upper chest. You want to be nice and open and freeing here, breathing in, breathing out. You might surprise yourself. I'm surprising myself on this side. So it's kind of not holding me back as much as it usually does. Drop your knee to your nose. Wherever you're going is perfect. Lift yourself back up, nice and tall. Lift that leg and lift that leg. Really feel that energy. Lift and lift and lift. Drop that heel down nice and tall. You're sitting nice and tall. And then any amount forward. Let the breath guide you through it, right? Inhaling, exhaling, keep flexing through the right foot. The outer edge of the right foot is moving back, and feel that your head drops to your knee, and then gently rise back up. Both feet are rooted on the ground, sitting nice and tall. Or shrug your shoulders. Again, with the right knee, hug it in. This time, we're going to take the ankle, give it a little swing. We often do this pose on the ground. We're going to do it here now, sitting ankle to knee. Woo, feel that energy, right? Pretty open Keeping the foot flexed is a really important part of this, because you want to keep the knee, right, in line with the shin, in line with the second and third toe. You don't want to sickle that foot. This is protective of your knee here. Put your arms all the way up, turn and twist. We're going to twist to the left. Put the right hand into the sole of your right foot, and you can grab the back of your chair, whatever you have there, and turn and twist here, opening up, breathing in and breathing out. There's a wonderful physicality. Bring your arms back up to center. We're going to take that forward bend again, just gently resting your hands on the front shin. You might hook your elbows in front there if you wish. Your palms are up. Little offering, and just release into the forward bend. And coming back up. So there's a physicality to the practice of meditation, of sitting yourself down onto the earth, to be really present, right? Present and engaged. And this beautiful body certainly comes along for the ride, right? So keeping our hips nice and open, hug your knees in. Not just good for your physical body and the well-being, but it's also a really wonderful way to swing a bit to cultivate that seed of meditation. You can feel how the hips, again, foot is flexed, that left foot is very flexed, your shin is nice and open, hands come back behind you, lift up, flex the foot, you're nice and strong here. Deep and clear with your breath, any amount forward. Maybe your hands just softly rest on your shin. Maybe you hook your elbows in front. You can kind of push the elbows into the shin and the shin into the elbows to create a little bit of tension. Nothing wrong with a little bit of tension. You feel that energy. Breathing. I feel the stretch in your hip. I feel quite an intense stretch in the outer hip. And then gently rise back up. Good. Shrug your shoulders and undo, undo, undo. One more in the seat, right? You kind of heel toe your feet out. I'm even going to sit, kind of lift myself off the seat. Make sure you're safe to do that if you have a stool, particularly if it has any kind of wheels on it, right? So lifting yourself up, putting your hands here on top of your thighs, float the arms up. The palms are facing the sky. Keep going with the arms, big, beautiful V, lift and open. Nice full breath. Bring your hands together in a prayer and exhale that prayer here to your heart. Deep breathing in and out. So just kind of working, and just stir yourself around a bit, right? Stir into the hips. So you can do these mindful movements, right? These postures anytime during the day, right? It doesn't have to be a complete sequential practice, just kind of loosening things up, coming into awareness. What am I aware of on hips, lower back, shoulders? Any tension at all that's gathered in the head and the neck, the side body, anything can feel really beautifully restorative, right? And renewing. It's this beauty of this mindful practice, bringing your feet back in. So now we're going to prepare for a seat of meditation. You could absolutely take it here, right? You could sit up. Again, maybe you're doing this, right? Maybe you have a commute, right? Maybe you travel on the subway or a bus, or maybe you're seated waiting for someone. This is a good thing. You can kind of bring this posture. You can come to a grounded posture. Your feet are on the ground. Just notice that. Whatever it is that you're seated on, very, very clearly, pelvis is neutral. It's not rolling back. It's not flowing way forward. You're just here now. Namaste. Thank you. And sit nice and tall, breathing. Maybe turn your palms up. Today, I'm going to keep my palms down, and let's just arrive here now. So this is the place that we yoke it all together. Love that, right? The word yoga is an invitation for us to kind of gather the thoughts, the beautiful mind, to gather the breath, and to gather the body into this very moment. So whatever's going on is perfect, right? You might feel sensation in the body. Maybe there's some thoughts that are flowing around, right? Maybe there's some thoughts that are floating around. Just be aware, notice, and then come back. Come back here to the posture. to the breath, and to this mindfulness moment of meditation right here and now. So we'll just sit quietly. And again, just kind of a little smile can come on your face if you notice your mind is kind of distracting you. Maybe it's your body is distracting you. You feel like you need to adjust your clothing, or there's suddenly an itch that needs to be taken care of. Just notice sensation and try to stay still. Try to stay steady. You can smile at those sensations, at those distractions, if that's what's coming up. And just simply be present in this moment, in this breath. Just notice, be here. Notice the sensation of the breath right at the tips of your nostrils. And start to deepen that breath, being very intentional, mindful, if you will, breathing in and breathing right back out. And quite naturally, again, in the practice of awareness, of mindfulness, there's a joy, there's a peace, there's an ease and a calm that is ever present. Our job is just to tap in. Right? We don't have to change. We don't have to force. We just simply have to arrive. This moment, this breath. Take a deep breath in. Feel all the way up. You can press down onto your legs. Lift your chin. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Bring your hands together in a prayer. And return back to your intention you set for this day's practice. Hold that intention with love and compassion, with great kindness. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So hold on to that intention, reach it up to the sky, get really tall. As you exhale, send that intention out into the world. You can open up your hands and just kind of gently put it out into the world. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. Bring your hands back together in a prayer. And as you exhale, your hands here to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. Enjoy.